Hello dear viewers, AK here. Take a look at the old town's tiny streets. Traditional neighborhood that pretty much looks like it was still in the 80s and 90s, but yeah, this is the path towards the Miao, City God's Temple, City Guardian's Temple, and I'm not sure if it's open right now. It's a little early in the morning. But generally, the streets around Miao is for traditional commercial districts. A lot of hair salons and hair salon accessories, wigs, shoes, clothing, old living areas, and so on. Of course, we always have quite a bit of foodstuffs going on, lots of restaurants. Let's see now. See, one of the reasons I chose this spot for my hotel is because of the name Sanxiaokou. It has the word "kou" in it. What that means is that it's generally an important intersection, and it reminded me of Qiaozikou. So that's the traditional food district in the city of Xi'an, and it just so happens that it is exactly the same as the positioning of Xi'an. It has the city temple, it has all the food and all the business districts. So I'm gonna check out the temple right now. I think it's open. Yeah, I'll check it out. So yeah, the arrangement is exactly the same as Xi'an's City God Temple. You enter the front gate, and you're going to be greeted with a large building that blocks the way, direct path towards the actual temple. Then it's a small business district. Well, the business district is definitely more new than that of Xi'an. And I have no idea where I'm going or where really I am anyway. I've never been here, and as always, I like to explore cities in a basically loot box or urban ninja type of fashion, not knowing where I am or where I'm going. Only check the map when I really have to get somewhere. It's more fun that way for me. But yeah, looks like a touristy spot for sure. Okay, tea wear, but mostly just traditional clothing for old people, and a couple of passes here and there. Yep, traditional toys we see in Chinatown. And that looks like the entrance to the temple. Like the real entrance. This is the entrance, and this is the temple for the god of wealth, temple for some other god, I don't really know. I think for the deity of the year or something. And here's the main temple, shrine of the city god. This here is again the same as pretty much every Miao City God's Temple. It's a stage. Sometimes they do a performance here and there with traditional opera of some sort, or so I would guess. And yeah, like, I don't exactly pray to any of these, so I'm just gonna walk around and take a look around the temple. That is one insanely awesome cough. Okay, so it looks like this would be the exit, but normally they would have, say, what do you call it? Tea house here, but bubble tea house, that is, but apparently, oh, not right now. Take a couple more photos and then go out and continue checking out whatever that pagoda was in the back there. Alright, so that's the City God's Temple, and now we are in the back. The market continues all the way down. Like the entire massive district is just a commercial district with mostly traditional pottery ware and stationery, all that, clothing. But anyways, this is the pagoda I was talking about. I don't know what it is, and it does not even have a sign that explains its history, so I'm gonna have to go home and search it up. And this is Nyang Dian. Now, who is this person? Again, I have to search for it because it really does not have any explanation for the history or basically anything about these buildings. But what I can tell based on what I have so far, the information, is that all these are Taoist, semi-religious, it's more like folk religion, prayer sites. And it's a decent mix of modernity with traditions. It's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go back to my hotel though right now because I need to sign up for the vaccination pass. Because they have to use a app specific for the province if you're an expat, that is. So yeah, gonna be doing that right now. Thankfully I have like 5 nights booked here, so yeah, I got plenty of time to explore. That's all for now. As I'm on the way back to the hotel, I encountered the Hefei City's Youths and Children Library right here. Pretty old building, but fairly large for a children's library of a municipality. But what's more important is this: an abandoned shrine or temple of some sort. I would say this might even be the old site of the city god's temple or something along those lines, but let's take a look. It's within the boundaries of the library, and yeah, there's definitely fish in there. If not fish, at least some sort of an animal. So yeah, this is maintained at least to some degree. Oh, wow, I see. I think this is one of the temples that's a part of the city god's shrine temple complex. And there's even a stele here. Let's see if Kitty. Let's see if they have anything written. Oh, this is the Confucian Temple. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That's why the name is called Da Cheng Dian. That's basically the Confucian Temple. And I don't know why I forgot. It's supposed to be something I should know, but looks like we have some homeless people staying here, so let's not disturb their way of life. Hopefully I didn't ruin anything for them. Yeah, looks like they even do their laundry here or whatever. Anyways, the Confucian Temple, and it certainly makes a lot of sense to have the Confucian Temple right next to the children's library. Let's take a look. Alright. Looks like this is a part of the school, the 4th middle school of the city, and apparently it's not being maintained or kept at all. Gonna continue exploring this abandoned area because it's cool. Some old housing here. Again, probably for the employees of the library. I don't know why the library is abandoned. It makes no sense whatsoever. Still, definitely a very beautiful place, even though it does have this prehistoric feeling to it. A bit desolate, but that's where the beauty comes. It's got birds, it's got crickets, whatnot. So yeah, I think this is it. I'll take a couple of photos and head back to the hotel.